Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Megan and Scott here. Hello. And we are going to spend, typically we've been trying to make our videos like a little brief so that you guys know what's going on, but our video today is going to be a little bit longer because it's like a how-to video. So what we're going to do is teach you how to make lattes because we make lattes at home. Sorry, we've got a dog chugging water right now. So there's a couple things that you'll need. Making lattes is easy. I got this as a gift without asking for it, but I use it a few times a week. So this is what the machine looks like. The brand that we have is DeLonghi. And I think like if you look for this same one on Amazon or like Bed Bath & Beyond, it's like $80 or so, but with the coupon, I'm sure it'll be less than that. So it's kind of a heftier Christmas gift or a holiday gift, but if you use it for yourself or someone else, it'll save you lots of money in the long run because a latte can cost you what, like $3 to $5,
$6. It's, you know,
yeah. And then if there's two of you, or if you have a friend or a significant other, there goes $10 or $12. So,
Marley.
Anyways, what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna tell Scott what to do because I know how to make these. I've been making these. I got this as a gift 4 years ago, and it's been treating me well ever since. So I'm actually gonna tell Scott how to do it because he's never made it before, and I want to make sure that if there's questions that need answering, I'll be able to identify those questions because he might fumble around maybe. So the first thing that you do, you make sure that your device is plugged in. There's a little bucket back here that you need to fill with water because that's what's going to steam your milk and that's what's going to go through your coffee grounds. They typically say, Scott, I'm going to have you, oh wait, you need coffee grounds, you need your machine, a coffee cup or a coffee mug to put everything into, a measuring cup, because this is what you'll put your milk in, and then we'll steam the milk. Even though you only need just under a cup of milk, I say get a 2-cup measuring cup because when it steams it actually kind of starts to fill up more, and you don't want it kind of going over the sides. And then a thermometer. What is this called?
You can it's actually a meat thermometer.
Yeah, a meat thermometer.
But it's also got a cover on it where you can use it for cooking your meat.
And
or
it snaps,
making lattes. So.
It's got this little clasp on the side so that when you put it in here and you move your cup around, it actually stays right here so you can read it. And then you don't need the fancy things that they sell for the espresso to go into. This is actually like a little glass Tupperware item that we have. So I just put that under here when we're ready for it. So first what we're going to do is have Scott take a spoon, we've got like a coffee scooper, and fill up the little part that comes off where you put the coffee grounds in and then the water goes through it.
Good.
Looks pretty good, yeah. And then what you do is it kind of fits in here like a puzzle piece, so you kind of snap it in and then twist it so that it stays in. So you'll have to kind of a little more to the left, hang on, so kind of there, and then you pull it just firm. You don't want to break it, but just firm like that. Before the video started, we turned our little dial. Can you see this? We turned our little dial so that it's
you can't see the light.
Getting ready to heat everything up in here. So essentially we've got a green light now, which means it's ready to pump the water through. We'll put this underneath. I usually stick around to make sure that this doesn't move because for the next like 30 seconds, you're going to hear like a powerful coffee noise. So we'll turn this to the right so that it starts to push the water through. And then, nope, this is the way you want it. So when I first started doing this, I used a small measuring cup because you want 2 ounces of the espresso to come through. But because we've made these for so long, I can kind of eyeball it. So instead of using one of those, we just kind of go with this. So it just takes a second.
Start measuring milk.
Yes, we can. Okay, so I'm going to have Scott get this ready. Actually, this does, see, he doesn't know that this comes through very quickly, so I'm actually not going to do what he just suggested. I love you. I'm just going to do this. So when you see that it's about 2 cups, you just turn it off, but still in the heating position because you want 2 of these, but you have to replace the grounds. Because for an espresso, it's like a powerful punch of coffee. So you can take that and pour it into our coffee mug. quick. Perfect. And then we'll take that actually away. And then we're going to unscrew this and pull this out. Sorry, our steamer is kind of steaming a little bit. And then what you do is you take the coffee grounds and you toss them out. As far as I know, coffee grounds are not supposed to go in your garbage disposal, so don't do that. Oh. So, there you go. You have to hang on to the part that you put the coffee grounds into, otherwise it goes in the trash can when you empty it out. So we'll rinse that real quick. So we're just going to do that same process twice. So when Scott comes back over here, he's going to take our coffee grounds. He's going to fill up that little cup here. So what you just saw now, Scott's going to do that again. And while he's doing that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the milk ready. And I'm just doing this for time's sake. You don't have to do the second part all at once. This is totally a one-person thing. So what I'm going to do is take our milk. You can use 2%, you can use 1%, you can use skim. It's just, what you like. Or if you're trying to watch your weight, you can make it a skim one. And then that's like what most cafes would call like a skinny latte. And you want to fill up your measuring cup to just about a cup. So we're going to do that. But today, we tried this yesterday actually just for fun. We are going to make things a little bit crazy. We made an eggnog latte yesterday. So what I did is I used 3/4 cup of milk and I threw in like a 1/4 cup of the eggnog. So this is not a skinny latte by any means because of the eggnog. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that little bit in there. I have not seen this done anywhere online. This may be common practice. I have no idea, but it's super yummy. It had just a hint of the... Perfect. It had just a hint of the taste of eggnog yesterday. So we'll go ahead. Scott's got his 2 ounces of the espresso here. So he'll go ahead and... Nope, there's 2. You put 2 in one.
Okay.
See? You learn. You put 2 espresso shots in 1 drink. After we're done with this video, we're going to make another one because we each want one this morning. But okay, so we've got our 2 shots of espresso in there. Now what we're going to do is turn the dial on our machine all the way over. There's like a funny little forceful cloud picture, which means steaming. So right now it's getting the water ready to start steaming our milk. And then once this green light, or once this little no light turns green, that means that we can get moving with it. So while we're doing that, what I typically do in the morning, because we've got dogs and we're moving, is I just start putting my other stuff away. Oh wait, but I'm not going to do that because we're going to make another latte. No. So anyways, we have our green light. So Scott, what I'm going to have you do is, like I said, we've got our little thermometer right here. What you want is you want the temperature to get to about 150 degrees. And that's right around where most of these thermometers have like a green section. So as long as you get it in there, that means that it's hot enough and it's good to pour into your drink and you're good to go. If you want a frothier, like a foamy latte, so then since it's ready, there's a dial on the top that controls the amount of steam. So I just crank that all the way. So, oops, other way. Hang on. There we go. So it's going to be noisy. So we've got it cranked all the way up. I usually keep the little steamer totally submerged. If you want it frothier, sometimes what you can do is kind of like bounce it in and out. So like, or keep it towards the top of the milk. So like, you can kind of hear it. It's like pumping, it's making bubbles, and that's what's going to make it more like frothier if you like a frothy latte. So, spin that around. It'll take like a minute or 2. No, it's got to go all the way around. Thanks for your patience. And I like my lattes extra hot, so if you don't like them as hot, you don't have to wait until it hits that temperature. I like them super hot, so I let it go. And then I try not to have the milk totally submerge the arm where the steamer comes out, because that's more milk that you've got to clean off of stuff. We're at 120 degrees. We're almost there. So as it gets to the temperature that you want, you can get the little knob ready on the top to decrease all the steam. Otherwise, it'll keep shooting out steam when you pull your cup away, and that's dangerous. It looks good. And I don't like froth, so the way that Scott's doing it is just perfect. Okay, turn that off, turn that off. Perfect. Now, I usually kind of like lift it up and pull the cup away, and then I turn it to off. And then you just pour all that right on in your cup.
Oh, it's hot.
All right. So I think, how many ounces do you think this is?
16.
16 ounces?
Normal tumbler, 16.
It literally goes just about to the top. So this is like...
It's a grande at certain stores for about $5.
Yeah. So this right here with the milk and the machine that I've had as a gift for 4 years and some coffee grounds, this cost us seriously less than $1.
Less than $1. It's
and
just
it smells
as good.
That's awesome. I like things extra hot. You might want to let it sit. He doesn't like things hot. Anyways, this has been a long video, but I hope that you guys think about getting one of these things. It's expensive on the front end, but it saves you so much money later. And it's really fun, and I'm looking forward to trying other flavors. This is the first time that we've done anything aside from just a standard latte. The first time that you make it, you're going to think that it tastes so gross because of how much sugar is typically in other lattes that you have. But after I had a couple, this is all I really like now when we get a latte. So anyhow, hope you like it. This was Scott's first time making a latte, and he did it. It's delicious. Have a happy holiday. And Scott, anything you want to tell the group?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, bye.